Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Gemini, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Gemini, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Alright, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Gemini, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, High Priestess. Well, the silence hasn't been broken, it seems. You both are still silent and not really talking to each other. Or maybe one person is now listening to their intuition and saying, all right, no second chances here. That is making the first person, this person, feel there are two sides, right? Person A and person B. So one person is feeling, yeah, things have ended. I lost out on a great partnership. They could be feeling a little depressed right now. They feel blocked now. Maybe there's distance between the two of you. They're feeling very, very scattered and there's a void in their heart. It's like they feel the lack of love in their heart now. The other person says, well, I had to, not give this a thought or a second chance because they didn't make up their mind. They didn't choose. They never fought for this connection, so I gave up. I felt betrayed, I felt hurt, and I felt stabbed in the back. This connection did make me happy, but then I was always stressed out. All right, so this is just the overall feeling that I'm getting from the reading. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and figure out what actions will be taken. But first, Gemini, let me ask the universe. Let's ask the universe what's truly going on in this connection. Why is Gemini and their person feeling this way? Gemini and their person spirit. What's going on at a deeper level? What's going on with these two? Okay, the first card here says second chance. Trying again, or somebody wants a second chance in this connection because now they're feeling the lack of love in their life. Trust. Maybe the trust is lost. There was a matter of trust in this connection or lack of it. Chemistry. The feelings in this connection were mutual. I think you both felt a very strong, powerful attraction to each other. So that was there. Freedom. Maybe somebody chose freedom over making a choice for commitment. Let's see. Let's also check if you guys could say something to each other now, Gemini, what that would be, and then we'll start the clarification. So, Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Just a few more from another deck, Gemini. Gemini and that person spirit. Okay. And a few more from a third deck as well. And then we'll start the reading. Gemini and that person spirit, if they could say something to each other now. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I left because I couldn't be faithful to you in my heart and soul. You deserved better. At that point, they wanted their freedom. They didn't want to make a choice, maybe. I want to ask you for another chance, but I'm afraid of being rejected. See, second chance. Spirit said that as well. They want another chance, but now they're afraid. They'll be seen as a player or something. I wake up with you on my mind. I can envision us getting back together in the future. So they're still hoping somewhere. I was misguided. I was blinded. I could not see straight. I have anger issues I'm working on. The feelings got too intense for me, so it scared me off. I was taught that I had to earn love by pleasing people. Maybe that's the lessons you guys had to teach each other. Maybe one person was really trying to please their person to stay or commit. Well, I'm afraid it's too late to turn around and make it right. I made so many bad mistakes. I hope we can have a do-over. So even though they know they've messed it up, every time they say that, they go back to saying, but if only I could get a second chance, if only we could have a do-over. I'm considering moving on with a soulmate, but I really didn't want to have to. It's like the other person says, yeah, I really was happy with you. I thought we could have happiness. But then you messed it up, and now I'm forcing myself to move on with somebody new. I didn't have to do that if you had come to be correct. Sorry for what I've done to you. Karma is kicking my ass now. I fear that you'll never look at me the same. It's hard for me to look at myself in the mirror. Somewhere they feel they've lost their respect or the love of the other person. I'm angry with you, but really, I'm angry at myself. I would be honored to have a family with you. All right. So these were some of your messages. Gemini, these were resonating with your storyline. Let's start this reading. But first, as always, an angel blessing card. And this one is going to be for the viewer. Gemini, this could be you watching. Maybe the other person is watching. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or message for the viewer of this reading today. Mother. Take care of yourself. Maybe the other person is missing your nurturing qualities or something, but the spiritual meaning of this card is, Gemini, first and foremost, give yourself that loving, caring, nurturing that maybe you freely give to others. Please yourself first. All right. So, Spirit, now tell me. Let's start with person A's energy. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based, and I don't know which side you're on, and nor am I going to guess. For me, this is person A, this is person B. So if this is your reading, well, you'll know which side you resonate with and who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, a spouse, an ex. It could be a secret lover or, crush. Could even be a family member, relative, a best friend. So please use your judgment there. I'm going to focus on this side as person A first, and after I'm done with them, later we'll move to the other side. Who is person B for me? So person A, in your feelings, in your emotions, I have the Death card. What is that all about? I have a feeling person A is or has always been hoping that, when I can always transform this connection, if we can just have that talk. They've been hoping that this connection isn't totally over and out and dead and gone. But because I think they haven't heard from person B, or they've been scared to, reach out and have that talk. Now they could be kind of worried that, oh my God, maybe it's over. Maybe I delayed it for too long. Maybe there's some bad memories that have taken place in this connection. What if I've lost out on this partnership? What if I've lost out on this, beautiful bond? Maybe they took too long, or they've been stuck and they have been thinking about it, but thinking about returning, definitely. They've been thinking about returning, but they have been feeling stuck and haven't really made a move. I have a feeling because they've been too embarrassed, too ashamed to open up and speak to the other person again. As much as they've wanted to know the truth, is it a possibility? Can there be a return? I hope you haven't given up on me. They haven't really made a move, I think, because of embarrassment, shame, and guilt. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Four of Swords in reverse. I think this person's been sitting in a little bit of depression, from what I feel, because they know they caused a huge heartbreak in the past. Maybe this person behaved like a player in the past, right? They could have maybe gone in with only passion and, told the other person, hey, you're not the only one. I'm here for a short time, not a long time. And then things kind of stopped. And now they feel blocked by the other person. Yeah, the other person has maybe when they found out, they went silent on them or have gone quiet on them, and now they are scared. I'm not going to get a second chance now. I've been judged for my past behavior. This person knows they had the potential of having a Four of Wands with the other person, and they knowingly, I think, disrespected the other person or didn't show that the other person meant anything to them. Why? Because maybe they wanted their freedom. They didn't want to get stuck in a situation. Maybe they were in their devil energy at that time and, wanted to keep their options open, could have blocked the other person or lied to the other person or something. And now that is a lesson I think this person is reflecting on. That why did I do all that? Why did I, guard myself so much? Why didn't I take that opportunity? So they are embarrassed. They are very embarrassed about their behavior. So tell me, person A, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you see person B and how do you feel about the connection? Knight of Wands in reverse. What's the Knight? Somewhere they feel that the other person has given up on them because of their immature behavior. Maybe some truth came out about them in the past, that they were not interested in commitment or something. Now they feel that the other person sees them as a player and has given up on them and possibly has moved on without them towards self-love or new love. That's making them feel that void now. Earlier they energetically also may have felt that, oh, the other person loves me or whatever. Now they feel detached. They feel their heart space is empty without the other person in their life. Yeah, they feel that the other person has stopped waiting for them, has probably chosen a new path. They feel the other person who now they see as a perfect match, somebody they want back in their life, has given up, is not chasing them anymore. So that's why they're feeling now, lack of love in their life, that void. So what action they will finally take, I will open later, Gemini. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, what about you? Judgment in reverse. In your feelings, yeah, person B says, I'm not talking to them anymore. We're not even talking anymore, Omkaratarot. For me, this is over and out, no second chances here because there was no commitment. That's why we are not talking either. I'm not interested. I've shut the door on them. I've become stronger from this lesson now and I'm holding back my energy. I did see them as a soulmate. I did think this was a gift from the universe. I saw them as a soulmate and I gave them a lot of love till I realized that they were taking my love for granted and I pulled my energy back because they never made that choice. They never made that choice that they recognize the connection as well. Why do you feel that way, person B? Tell me. Seven of Wands in reverse, because they never fought for the connection, right? It was all about the passion. It was all about the passion and nothing else. So person B says, you know what, I was left waiting there. Waiting for them to choose me, waiting for them to step up and do right by me. All they did was play mind games with me. It was always their way or the highway. They made me feel as if I was not good enough till I realized this connection is not being built on a stable foundation where it's going to go anywhere. I'm always feeling abandoned, always feeling, left out in the cold, always made to feel I'm not good enough. And that's when person B released this connection. They felt betrayed by a person who they valued. Person B really did see person A as their perfect match at one time. They were hoping that person A would step up and be their perfect match, but they feel betrayed now. They feel it's over. I've been hurt. Why? Because the other person never made a choice. They lied, they cheated, they ghosted, they were running away towards their own freedom, treated them like an option, and person B says, yeah, they wooed me and all that, but it was all false promises. They finally just broke my heart, made promises they never meant to keep. So this connection, I realize, is never going to work out. Okay, so person B, you tell me now, how do you see the connection now and how do you see person A? The Sun. What's the Sun card? Yeah, person B says, I really thought this was going to be my happiness, Omkaratarot, at one time. I really thought person A was the sunshine of my life till I realized, no, maybe they are not. maybe this connection really doesn't make me happy. I found out something about them. I found out something about them, and I completely lost hope and faith in this connection, or in them. So I think what person B realized, that person A was happier being footloose and fancy free, and they were not interested in a commitment. They were unwilling to even talk about commitment with them. And that's when person B says, I realize that I'm keeping myself stuck here. I have to pick up one of those swords. I mean, look at this card. This person has a blindfold on. They don't know what the future is. They have 8 swords around them. So what this intelligent person did, they removed the blindfold. They picked up one of the swords. And where did the card go? Lost here. They picked up one of the swords and cut those chains and, ropes, and removed the blindfold and said, okay, you know what? I'm not going to keep myself trapped here. I'm releasing myself. I'm going to use this one sword to cut off the past. I'm going to keep boundaries around myself now. I think person B is the one who kind of said, okay, I'm not going to move towards them. If they have nothing on offer, then this is an unfair and an unjust connection. I'm not going to wait around for them to come back with any immature communication, or even, I don't even want to argue or fight with them anymore, now that I know that they were just a trickster. So maybe they used their own intuition to figure that out. I don't know. So let's see what actions you guys will take then. Going to take another deck for this one, Gemini. And while I shuffle this deck now, if this storyline's been resonating, if you could just tap the thumbs up button for me to let me know, that would be really helpful to me. And also, I believe interaction on the channel, your comments and all, help the, videos to circulate. So thank you for doing that. Even a hi will do. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so person A is scared to send that first message. I think they want to talk, they want to say all these things, but they are so embarrassed and so ashamed to even be the first ones to make that move. Am I right, person A? Clarify this for me, please. Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. The Devil. Yeah, see, I said they're scared. This person desperately wants to take action. They want to rush towards the other person, tell them that, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to now, I see you as my future and all that. But they are just standing here. They're standing here, unable to make a move, scared to take action because of, I don't know, the conflict that has already been created, or maybe they are in the dark about how person B feels now, or they feel there's maybe competition now for them. It's like, what if they push me away, or they don't accept my offer anymore? This person is just sitting in disappointment and afraid to even make that first move. Oh, okay. So person B, what about you? And this is for this week. Maybe they'll get courage next week. I don't know. So let's see person B's action. Person B or action towards person A or otherwise. 4 of Cups in reverse. Person B says, I'm not even waiting for an offer from them anymore, Omkaratarot. I've given up waiting. 4 of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, death and rebirth, world, and the strength card. Yeah, person B says, I was depressed for some time because I really did love them. I really, really did love them. But then I accepted the ending and I'm moving on now. I'm gathering up my own courage, my own strength. I'm becoming stronger in my own life for me, and I'm healing now. I'm healing. Yes, I do miss them. I do miss them. I think about them, but that's where it is. In fact, I'm more focused now not to think about them so much and think about how they broke my heart. I'm trying to consciously now use that sword and cut off those thoughts also from my mind, because it's taken me a long while to heal my own broken heart. I've just now kind of got my confidence back. I'm more excited about my future now. I'm getting over being sad and lonely and always feeling left out in the cold. I've been through the dark night of the soul, and now I'm ready. I'm ready to attract in a new soulmate into my life. So that's where you guys are at right now, Gemini. Till next time then. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.